start out, I'm outlining where I want my cuts to be. This does not have to be perfect at all because no one's going to see this. This is just a guideline to kind of help you keep everything symmetrical. For this tutorial, I'm just using 1-ply toilet paper and some liquid latex. And then taking an old makeup brush that you're not going to use anymore because this brush is going to be completely destroyed when we're done using it. You're just going to want to put a thin layer of the liquid latex over top of the guideline that we just drew. And then taking some of my 1-ply toilet paper, I'm going to rip it into small pieces, and then I'm going to put it over top of the liquid latex, and then I'm going to put another layer of the liquid latex over top of the toilet paper. This process is probably the most tedious process of the whole tutorial or the whole scary look or whatever you want to call it, but it's totally worth it in my opinion. This took me like a whole maybe 2 hours to completely finish this look, but it was well worth it. I loved how it turned out in the end. I'm just going to continue this process over and over on both sides of my face, layering the liquid latex on top of the toilet paper, on top of the liquid latex, on top of the toilet paper, liquid latex, toilet paper. Just keep going until you feel like you've gotten it thick enough to where you can cut it and it's gonna look like actual skin. And you're going to want to blend the edges of the liquid latex as well as you can. I realized, because this was my first time ever doing a tutorial like this, I did not blend the edges of the liquid latex as good as I could have, so you could kind of tell that I had liquid latex on my face. Now while waiting for that to dry, I'm going to start off with my eye and face makeup. I'm first priming my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion, just the original. And then while waiting for that to sink in, I'm just going to apply some concealer underneath my eyes and I'm going to blend that in. And then afterwards I'm taking another concealer, a more full coverage concealer. This one's from MAC, and I'm just going to apply it around my nose, a little bit more under my eyes and anywhere else that I think that I'm going to need it. Going back to the eyes, I'm taking this purple color and this gray color from my Victoria's Secret palette, and I'm just going to put that all over my lids. Then I'm going to take a darker gray, also from the Victoria's Secret palette, and I'm going to put that on my outer corner and my crease. And then I'm taking an even darker color, also from the same palette, and I'm going to put that right in the outer corners just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. Once the eyeshadows are completely blended, I'm taking a liquid liner and lining my top lash line and winging it out. I felt like the lids weren't sparkly enough, so taking this random gray pigment, I'm going to put that over the purpley gray color that we already applied before. And then taking a really shimmery white color from this random palette that I have, I'm going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corners. I didn't feel like the outer corners were dark enough, so I just took a black eyeshadow and darkened them up. After I've curled my lashes, I'm taking CoverGirl Lash Blast Waterproof, and I'm just going to apply as many coats as I feel necessary to my top eyelashes. I took MAC's eyeliner in Fascinating and lined my lower waterline. And then using the same black shadow that I used to darken up my outer corners, I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. And then finally, once the liquid latex has dried, I'm going to take a translucent powder and just set it so it doesn't stick to things once we cut it. For foundation, I'm using my Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face, including over the liquid latex to make it my skin tone, because obviously I'm not going to want to walk around with like white patches on my face. I'm going to try to make it, you know, blend as much as I can, but like I said earlier, I didn't do a very good job blending the outer edges, so you could kind of, well, not kind of, you could obviously tell that I had liquid latex on my face. You guys will probably do a better job executing this than I did, but you know, it's whatever. And then I'm taking the same setting powder again, and I'm going to set the liquid latex along with the rest of my face. Then taking some tweezers, I'm going to start picking at the inner corners of the liquid latex so it'll be easier to kind of cut them. And then taking these really big scissors, I'm going to just cut the liquid latex right in the middle, just down my cheek to make it look like I have a slashed face. And then I'm taking the tweezers and kind of picking at the edges to kind of make it look a little bit more flappy, I guess. That sounds really weird, flappy, but you know what I'm trying to say. Then I'm taking a matte red eyeshadow in the Coastal Scents 88 eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to apply that inside the cuts just to, I don't know, make them look more natural, I guess. And you're gonna want to cover the inside flaps too. That flaps is just an ugly word. We need to think of a better word. And then taking a matte contour shade, I'm just going to apply that to underneath my cut just to kind of make it look a little bit more natural. Now time for my absolute favorite part, the fake blood. So dipping a brush into the fake blood, I'm going to load the inside of the cut with as much blood as I can. And as you can tell, I'm going to start making some weird faces, like pouting faces and stuff, because I'm trying to push the blood out of the cut so it'll look like it naturally kind of dripped out. And then I'm going to use my tongue and push on the side of my cheek just to kind of help the blood drip out a little bit. And then I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. I'm not going to apply fake blood like all over my face or anything because I don't want it to look too overdone or too bloody. I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't look as natural even though it's a cut. Why would a cut look natural? You know what I mean. Ew, I think that looks so gross. Then just taking any blush that you want, I'm just going to put it on my cheeks. And then taking one of the Viva Glam lipsticks. I have no idea which one this is. It's just a dark plum color. I'm gonna put that on my lips, and that is it. If you guys try this out, tweet me a picture or post it on my Facebook wall. I will have the links in the down bar. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was probably my most favorite tutorial to film ever. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you think. Bye guys.